Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, Sephora is having their holiday slash Rouge slash VIB sale and they offer 20% discount for Rouge members. Me as a makeup addict, obviously, I make the most of it in this sale and I go for stuff that I use throughout the year and also stuff that is expensive, that is in my wish list. So I buy a lot of it during this sale. So I had a big order and it came in installments and I kept ordering, watched a few other YouTube videos and ordered some more. So a couple of things are still on their way, but most of it is here. So I fit all of it into this one box and this is the stuff that I have. So I'm going to be sharing this with you guys. So let's get right into it. So the first product is my favorite shampoo. This is the Christophe Robin shampoo. I've been using this for many years. I had this in my previous Sephora sale. Every time they have a sale, I always buy at least one jar. And so yeah, that's the first one. Next, I have the First Aid Beauty Cleanser. This stuff is amazing. I don't know how many tubes of this cleanser I have used. It just removes the makeup and cleans my face really well. And it's just super convenient. So I really like this stuff. So yeah, that's my favorite face wash. And because I love First Aid Beauty and I have a lot of bumps on my arms, so I decided to try this stuff. And this is the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I have used it just once or twice as of now and so far so good. So I have high hopes. I think Jamie Page, I was watching her video I think, and she mentioned that this works for her. So I'm quite optimistic that this will work for me. So yeah. Skincare, I also bought these moisturizers. So this is the Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream from Fresh. I mean, I don't know how this will turn out, whether it will work for my skin or not, but I did smell it in Sephora and it just smelled really great. And it seemed like it will be a nice, yeah, it smells really good of roses. So, and I think it's going to be a nice thick cream for the winter. So I hope this works for my skin. Let's see. And also I got this Dr. Jart Cica Pear Tiger Grass Cream. I just saw good reviews on the Sephora app, so I just wanted to try it out. I don't know how this will turn out. It did have a lot of nice reviews. So plus another, it might sound silly, but I feel like this is going to occupy less space in my vanity. So that's the reason also that I wanted to try a cream that comes in a tube and not like in one of these jars because they take a lot of space. So let's see. So if you guys have been watching my YouTube channel for long, you know that I have almost run out of my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. So I wanted to buy a new primer and try out something different. So I've been eyeing the YSL primer and it had good reviews on Sephora. The bottle looks really good and I did try a sample once, I don't know, a couple of months ago or maybe a year ago, and I remember liking it. So I wanted to try this primer and I guess you will be seeing a lot more of this primer in my future makeup tutorials. So that's the YSL primer this year. Next, I wanted to talk about the foundation I picked up. So this is the Shisedo foundation. This stuff is amazing. I know I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Everybody seemed to think that this is a nice foundation. And so I bought the shade 320 Pine. I actually have it on today and I can't tell you how good this foundation is. Instant love. Like, it has good medium to full coverage. This is just one layer and it just worked beautifully. There was no creasing whatsoever. And I mean, everybody said, and yes, it's true, this stuff is amazing. So you must try this foundation. It's absolutely fantastic. For concealer, I got the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Now, I am already a big Nars concealer fan. These are my backups from, I think, a few years ago I had bought, and I'm down to 2, and this is the one that I'm currently using. So while I'm a fan of these, I was watching Jackie Aina's I think comparison. She compared the two and she suggested that this is probably a little better. So I was curious to try this on. Another reason why I wanted to try this on is because this comes in a jar. So I feel like I have used like a lot of these concealers. Like this must be probably my 10th or I don't know, whatever number jar. So I feel like whenever I run out of this stuff, there's a lot of wastage because there's stuff stuck in this tube and you can't really use all of it, and it just bothers me that I'm wasting a lot of it, given the fact that this is expensive stuff. I think this is $30 or something. So I want to use every bit of it. So when I use this jar, I know that I can use every ounce of it before I throw out this jar. So that was another reason why I wanted to try this on, and if this works for me, I'm going to be using this forever. So I have stayed away from Tom Ford for quite some time over the past couple of Sephora sales, but this year I gave in and I got the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Intensity 1 contour palette. So the packaging is amazing. So it's got the contouring shade and it's got a creamy highlighter. So I have read good things about this palette, so I'm going to be trying this on and I hope it works. This stuff is freaking expensive. So I controlled for quite some time, but now I was like, I need a good contouring palette. So yeah, finally gave in. Speaking of contouring, I did want to buy myself a nice contouring brush. I have been using my beauty blender, so it's been working fine for me, but I saw good reviews of this Huda Beauty brush and it's got this small edge that I can use to contour my nose and probably, you know, sharpen the cheekbones, and this is the fluffier side comparatively that I can use to blend out the contour. So yeah, I'm quite optimistic. Let's see. So I am a big sucker for packaging, and when I saw these Patrick Ta blushes, I was drawn to them. So I bought these two blushes. This is She Seductive and this is She Sincere. So check out the packaging first of all. Oh, it's so brilliant. And so She's Seductive is this very, very bronzy sort of pink shade, and this is how it swatches. So I feel like this is a nice blush slash contouring shade, and yeah, I think Patrick Ta describes this as like a sun-kissed shade, so I think it's good for the summers as well and winters. So this one's She's Sincere. This is like a matte corally shade, and let me apply this on my cheeks because I think it goes with my outfit. So right now I have Nars Torrid, but this one's, let me first swatch it. So this one's quite peachy. I don't know if you can see. So this stuff is pretty light. I mean, it's not one of those very, very bold colors, but I feel like this gives you a nice natural looking glow and nothing too, you know, very bold. This is just very natural sort of blush. That's how they say it. Looks good. I was trying it the other day when it first arrived and I had no makeup on and it looked good, so yeah, I decided to keep it. And that's She's Sincere combined with the Nars Torrid one. So I also bought a couple of fake lashes. So this one's from Velour. This is a very, very natural looking eyelash, and this is the one, it's called, what's it called? Lash Next Door. So these are very, very light. I think I can use them for like everyday usage as well, and I don't have to put a lot of mascara on my eyes. I also bought one of these Sephora ones. I just wanted to try them. They're really, really cheap. They are, I think, $10 or something before discount. So let's see. And this is the repurchase. This is the Huda Beauty Giselle eyelash, and I actually have them on. I love them so much that I just wanted to keep one as a backup. So these were all the lashes, and I actually have some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills lashes on their way. I saw them at the last minute, order them later, so they're still on their way. I don't know how they'll turn out. I want to try them, so let's see. but they're not expensive. I think they're just $12 before discount, so I thought that it was a pretty good deal. So I also bought a lot of lip products. These are mostly glosses, lipsticks and lip balms. So this one's the Fresh Lip Balm in the shade Petal. I really like these lip balms. They are lying everywhere in my house, in every corner, and I think this is like my 5th jar. So I love this stuff, so I had to obviously get it. And I also got the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude lip liner. I have heard good stuff about this, so just wanted to try this one, and if I like it, I'll probably buy some more shades maybe in the next sale. So I wanted to try the YSL Slim lipsticks. I feel like the packaging, first of all, is amazing, and when I tried them on in Sephora, they looked and applied really well. So this is in the shade number 17, Nude Antonym, and it's this square sort of interesting packaging, and it applies like this. So as you guys know, I'm a very nude lipstick person, so this is a very nice pinky nudish shade. I don't know if I have anything similar to this, but I do feel that they apply really well, and yeah, they smell really good as well. So if I like this one and if it works fine for me, I'll probably buy some more shades maybe in the next sale. So the other lip stuff are glosses. So 3 of these are the Tom Ford glosses, and one is an Hourglass one. This is the shade Strike from Hourglass. It's a very nice nude shade. It's been on my wish list for quite some time, so this time I thought I'll get it. And this is a nice deepish nude shade, and the packaging is also amazing. So yeah, that's my first Hourglass lip gloss. And talking about first lip glosses, this is like my first ever Tom Ford lip gloss collection. So I got 3, and these are so freaking expensive. $55 for one gloss. It just doesn't make any sense. So the Sephora sale was the only time I could have maybe splurged, and I wanted to try these 3 shades. So let me show these. So these are the 3 Tom Ford glosses I bought. First of all, the packaging is so beautiful. They look so luxurious. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get these. And when I tried these on in Sephora, I actually really liked how they felt on my lips. So it's fine, I guess. So these, let me swatch these on my arm and show you. So the first one that I have is this very light pink shade, and it's called Love Lust. So it's this very cute pink shade, natural pink shade. So usually when I buy expensive stuff, I like to buy stuff that I'm going to use on a regular basis. So these kind of natural lip glosses I use every now and then. So that's the reason why I bought this light shade. Another slightly deeper pink gloss I bought this is the shade Wicked, and this is a slightly deeper pink, and I'm not sure if I want 2 pinks or not. I still haven't made my mind, and I might exchange it for a different shade. I don't know, but yeah, that's Wicked. And the last one, this is the shade Disclosure. So I actually wanted, for the longest time, I actually wanted to own a nice red gloss, and I just couldn't find a good one that looks good on my skin tones. But when I tried this on, it seemed like it'll work for my skin shade. So this is a very nice, natural, red, matte-ish gloss. So let me swatch it one more time. I know arm swatches for glosses, like I always say, doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to be trying these on and maybe posting the swatches on Instagram or something, or trying them in some of my future YouTube videos, and you can see how they look. But yeah, that's the Tom Ford red gloss in the shade Disclosure. So I also bought the Givenchy Dahlia Divine perfume. This is the Au Initial. I may be messing up the pronunciation, but it looks like a white bottle. Let me show you. So this is the jar, and this stuff smells amazing. So I have the other Givenchy perfume. This is the Eau de Parfum, and this one's one of my favorite perfumes of all time. But this is kind of very rich, and this one I felt was very light, so I wanted to try this on, and it's really, really good, so you must try it. So the last product that I have is the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palette. This is the Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette. This is my, I think, first full-scape Huda Beauty palette. I have not been a fan of her other palettes as much, but I was quite drawn to the story of this one, and I'm going to be doing a review slash eye swatches of this palette soon. I have so many other palettes that I have bought. The Conspiracy, the Tati Beauty is there, Jackie Aina, and I have recently placed an order for the Melt Cosmetics new eyeshadow palette, so that's coming soon as well. So yeah, a lot of them in the pipeline, so I'm going to be definitely doing a review of this one soon. I also bought the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette and the Pat McGrath blue one, Mothership palette, but I'm actually thinking of returning this. Now hear me out. This particular eyeshadow palette, I bought so many eyeshadow palettes this year that I wasn't I just ordered it at, you know, in that moment, but later I was thinking that, first of all, I mean, the packaging and everything is really good, but the colors are, I mean, they're nice, but they're for someone who has, like, probably doesn't have too many eyeshadows, or is new to, you know, using a lot of eyeshadows. For them, this eyeshadow palette is definitely really good, but I have a ton of them, and I'm sure I'm not going to be using this palette a lot. So I changed my mind, and I was thinking that I probably don't need it. But it is definitely a really nice eyeshadow palette. I have swatched this on my arm. They apply really beautifully. They're really, really good. It's just that I am at a point where I have so many eyeshadow palettes that this is not something that is unique to my collection. So I don't want to add this to my collection. Plus, it's quite expensive. It's $75. So obviously buying this palette during the sale makes sense, but I don't want to keep it. So the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, the Sublime one. Now I've been eyeing this palette for a long time, and every time I add it to my cart and then later remove it. So this time I thought, in the heat of the moment, I ordered it, and this is the one that I'm talking about. It's got these cool tone grays and blues, and it's just a very, very beautiful palette. But the reason why I'm thinking I'll return this is because I think Pat McGrath is going to come up with her amazing quads next year. And I have a feeling she will have some shades that are part of this palette, because she's not come up with anything that is gray or navy blue or one of these gold shimmery shades. So I'm thinking maybe she comes up with those quads, and if she does, I'm going to die, because I can't have this and the quad, and I know I will buy the quad. The quads make more sense to me. This happened in the Ritualistic Rose one as well. She came up with the quad first and then the big palette, and call me crazy, but I actually feel like buying the big palette. I don't know why, but yeah, I'm going to resist that urge and not buy the big palette. But yeah, so if she comes up with a similar quad for this, I know that I will want that quad. So I'm just thinking that maybe I should wait before I buy this, although the collector in me is telling me that you should still have it. So I don't know, I'm just confused. So far the decision is that I should return it. So yeah, that's where I stand. And another reason why I think I should return this as well is because I placed an order, like I was mentioning before, the Melt Cosmetics order, where I ordered the new eyeshadow palettes that they've released, the Amor Eterno collection, and that has the blue palette, and it's got the shimmery blue, and it's got these navy blues that I'm really excited about. So I feel like I mean I will have the blues that I need, so maybe I don't need this palette. I don't know, I'm just super confused. So yeah, that's why this is probably going back. Alright, so this was how I splurged in Sephora this holiday season. I bought a ton of stuff like I always do, and I hope it works out for me, and I hope I'm able to decide whether I want to keep the Pat McGrath palette or not. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with my reasoning of not keeping the palette, or whether I should go for it. Let me know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe to my channel. And until the next time we meet, bye.